A few weeks ago, my sister and I were talking in private, and she told me that she found one of my other friends, 21 meters, who I've known for 6 months, attractive, and she was interested in him. So I gave him her number, and he started coming over all the time and getting laid. Now my friend, 20 meters, who I've been friends with for 4 years, has gotten word of what happened, and he told him I should set her up with him instead. He said, I've been friends with you longer. Did you even ask her if I could have her number? I told him I don't go around setting guys up with my sister, and that I only did in this case because she was openly thirsting for him. I told him it was a favor for my sister. Then he started saying how he heard she gave it up easy, and that it was wrong of me to deny him such an easy lay, and suggested it was because my other friend had paid me, and I was my sister's pimp. I told him she's human with preferences too, but he said, I'm not the kind of guy girls don't like, so what are you talking about? He also keeps insisting I bring him to my house sometime when my sister is home, and I told him I'd rather keep him away from her because he's acting so entitled. I told him he needs to respect that I don't take requests to meet my sister. TL. Doctor. He's jealous that I set her up with another friend that she was into, and now he won't leave me alone about it. Why are you continuing to be friends with a man who thinks he's owed sex by your easy sister? I don't understand why you would stay friends with this person. /this. It sounds like he values sex more than friendship between the both of you. I'm around your age op. I occasionally joke about screwing my roommate's sister, but if he is serious, tell him he needs to reconsider his priorities. If he can't value friendship, it is best to let him go. Also, props to you for having a strong family bond. I think you should be seriously concerned about your sister's safety around this friend. The way he's talking about her, I don't think he'd take it well if she rejected him. Does he talk about other women like this around you? To be honest, he sounds like a predator. What are the chances of him showing up unannounced at the house or trying to contact her directly? Hopefully none of those things happen. But you need to tell your sister that he said some disturbing things about her. You don't have to be specific, so she knows he's a potential threat, and cut him out of your life. Yes, op, I get that this guy was your friend. He clearly doesn't see you as a friend now, if he ever did, but holy guacamole, he's super creepy, and you need to stop seeing him or letting him into your house, and let your sister know that he's been creeping on her. Ugh. Also, please give any mutual friends a heads up about this dude's behavior. Creeps like this fly under the radar because people don't want to be mean, but that just means the person he targets next is less likely to be prepared / know what they're dealing with. Why the hell is this guy your friend? He was never like this before. Maybe warn your sister about this creepy guy in case he tries a more direct approach. Yes op, warn her about how creepy and entitled he is. My brother had a similar friend who kept harassing him to set us up, but my brother never warned me about the creep. He tried to sexually assault me. Guys like this can't be trusted. Not gonna lie op, I'd completely bar this fucker from going near her. Just drop him. I don't want to accuse him of anything, but the way he talks about her just sounds rappy. I'm not the kind of guy girls don't like. So what are you talking about? He's convinced himself she's an easy F******, and that she'll want him. That alone is creepy. God forbid your sister tells him no. Keep her safe. Sounds very rappy to me as well. I don't think this guy would hesitate to force himself on her. He is not your friend. Choose not to have someone who talks this way about your sister as your friend. Lol, any guy who says he's not the kind of guy girls don't like is definitely the kind of guy girls don't like. Source, me 23F. Totally, and if he girls like him, why would he be desperate for this hookup? Op's sister is not a unicorn giving it up easy. He sounds like a dude who tells himself that girls are playing hard to get when they are actually just skezzed out by him. Everyone said what I would about the creepy friend. But I would give your sister a heads up that her FWB is at minimum telling people her business, at worst calling her a /T behind her back. I wouldn't want to hook up with someone talking *** about me. If you're good friends with the dude she's hooking up with, maybe clarify what exactly he said. That way you can call him on it if he's being a tool, or give him a heads up about creepy friend. I scrolled too far down to finally see someone addressing the 21 meters talking about him and Op's sister intimate business. I mean, I understand friend groups sharing certain details, but Op should be questioning the specifics of what was said to determine if the 21 meters was out of line and disrespecting his sister. Are they comfortable saying / sharing things about Op's sister in the group Op's a part of? Then Op should be comfortable relaying everything that was said about her to her. I'm not sure my response would have been verbal. Yeah, if there were ever a more crystal clear grounds for a punch in the mouth, I don't know what they are. This man is hard up, and you need to stop talking to him. Keep this creep far away from your sister. He is giving serious predator vibes. Cut this guy off right now. I know it's hard, because you're young, but this is seriously concerning. He's accusing you of a heinous crime. He's making horrible accusations about your sister. He feels entitled to her body and can't envision a world that she doesn't want him. Do you know what the likely scenario comes from this last one? Usually ends up with the girl getting assaulted. I'm actually worried your sister is in danger from this guy if you bring him around, so please warn her and cut contact with him just in case he weasels his way into her presence. Whoa. Just a quick reminder that 1 in 10 guys think it's totally fine to rape women. I think you maybe found the one in your friend group. He apparently thinks all women want him, so just saying. As a woman, I have met people like your friend before, and he's the kind of guy you keep your drink covered around. I'd believe that stat, but where'd you get it from? Holy shit, this guy isn't your friend. How are you able to reconcile he sees your sister and other women like this? Why the F asterisk are you still calling him your friend? He's a creep who is talking about your sister like she is a piece of meat. He has zero respect for you and your sister, and you're just allowing the disrespect to continue. The company you keep says a lot about you. Is this what you think about women? Do you treat them like they shouldn't get a say in who they want? This is disgusting. This is gross. Cut contact and warn your C's. This dude is not acting normal. Okay, super glad you would never set this loser up with your sister. And he is a really crappy friend to discuss your sister like this. Very rude. Gross. This guy is fucking disgusting, Opus. You need to lay it down on him hard over this. This is gross. He sounds like a rapist. I'd cut him off, and I'd tell your sister about this too, because he's a genuine threat to her safety. What a jerk. Please warn your sister about him. I would have punched him in the face right there and then. Dude, violent language will get you banned from this sub. Your friend is gross. Your sister isn't a prize to be won. Keep this dude away from her. I think this guy is a monster and would try to hurt or force your sister to do something because he thinks so highly of himself. Please help your sister to stay away from him. Hoping you will stay away from him too. He's clearly not your friend. If anything, you're the friend's pimp and the friend is the one who gave it up easy. The thing is, you know this guy's in the wrong. Is he a danger to your sister and women in general? Probably. Should you slowly or swiftly ease him out of your life? The internet might say yes. I like that you called this out. The friend calling her easy and talking about giving it up sounds like he dropped out of a different era. Op, you might need to also mind your words to model respect. I don't mean to come across as mean here, but your friends usually reflect you a bit too. For instance, instead of saying she was thirsty and your friend was coming over and getting laid, you could have said she was attracted to him and they ended up having sex. I might be making a mountain out of molehill. You clearly have good intentions, provided you ditch this gross friend. Yeah, I would distance yourself from this friend. He is being really disrespectful of you and your family. Your friend's a creep, dude. Either dump him or tell him explicitly that he's a creep and you'll be dumping him if he doesn't knock it off. You need to warn your sister about him. What the fuck? Also, I saw your comment where you said he was never like that, and I totally believe that it's possible he didn't show it to you, but he was like that. That's a guarantee. You just didn't see it, because it's not a behavior he had with you, because he wanted nothing from you. There's a reason there's always at least one person to say about an abuser/rapist. I've never seen him act inappropriately, at least not with or in front of me. I've always known him to be a stand-up guy. I'm shocked. Everyone loves him. It's not a behavior you would witness unless you were his intended victim or in the way of his intended victim. That is disgusting behavior on your friend's part. Your sister was interested in someone, so you set her up. This guy never expressed interest and is mad that he can't sleep with your sister? Drop this friend. He showed his true colors. He clearly views women as commodities and not people, and he's willing to openly express that. Big yikes. This dude is the type of guy who ends up raping your sister after she says no to him. Dude, this guy is a hot mess. You may wanna consider cutting him off, especially after he dehumanized your sister. Drop and block this guy. Anyone who talks that way about other people, especially family *to your face isn't a good person, much less a friend. He's gross. I'd warn your sister about him, as well as other women in your group. What a nasty person.